enough for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. haven't got a menu, got stew and ale. Leave your axe at the door. stew and ale. Got bits, but not for him. bits, but not for him.
This week's question I would like you to think about is, where does your character currently feel the most at home? This was a good question to start off this sort of chapter, because a lot of y'all are feeling kind of out of place at the moment. So, where does your character currently feel at most home? But last time, you had just finished your drinking contest in the middle of the day and decided to take your drunk asses out and go shopping, which was always a good idea. And so you went to the market of Silverymoon, and a few of you saw that someone had followed you. This person was one of the other patrons of the Silvery Palace Tavern, and they seemed to have followed you all the way from the tavern to the market, where what seemed to be stalking two new recruits, and you decided to take action into your own hands and cast Hold Person and drag him into an alleyway where you interrogated him. For a short time before he was able to get up and signal for his allies to attack. This is where a number of people came from around the alleyway position and tried to remove you from the area. They were unsuccessful as a guardian angel-esque person flew in and smashed everything to bits. And we are starting where the aftermath of an explosion in that alleyway attracted the attention of several guards. And you were possibly headed towards anywhere but here. So, for the first question, I'll ask Delta, where does your character feel the most at home right now?
Well, I think she would feel probably still a little at home at the, orphanage where she and Khalas grew up, and at the house that they just bought, but mostly, because as far as she can remember, Khalas is, the only person she has, so she would feel most at home wherever Khalas is.
Well, that's a tough act to follow. Khalas.
Khalas is probably most comfortable. She feels most at home now. I mean, with the group, with Delta and Guryev, and she has fond memories of spending a lot of her childhood in a library. So I feel like any library, she just loves to go see different libraries because that's kind of like her Skyrim, if you will. Like that's her where she can finally breathe and de-stress, even if it's just for a little bit.
Well, it so happens you are possibly going to a library for this meeting, so you're able to have a little bit of comfort coming up.
Woo!
Next up is Brasz.
She feels most at home in like warm places in general because she's used to being near a forge a lot of the time growing up. And so she really likes just being near a fire or just kind of like an enclosed building like that. It's warm. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. It's getting on springtime, so you'll have a bit of warmth pretty soon. Tremen.
Sort of the ugly duckling of the Feywild. Tremen's fascination with giants sort of makes him feel at home out in the wild when he's sort of tracking or stalking them, seeing that they are effectively like normal versions of humanoid races, but so big that they sort of have to live alone. But truly, whether that's admiration or feeling at home is up for debate.
And Guryev, if you are available. All right. Well, we'll get back to him and Katla when they show up. I think you decided to just bail at this point in the alleyway before any kind of guards showed up. So, if you'd like, you can head in a direction.
Is there supposed to be music? Or am I?
Yeah, there's music now, but I will change it to...
I won't hear it.
Can you hear it now?
Okay,
say-
there we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we need some healing after that battle.
I can't do that.
What?
I'm so used to being the default healer.
I can do some healing. Who's needing the most? Who's looking the worst?
Sorry, that was a terrible time for me to walk away from my computer. I am at 12 points. I don't know what everybody else is
Still
at.
loading, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll give you a cure wounds.
Lena could use some.
You also have
That's
lay on
it.
hands since you are a paladin.
So that's 16 to whichever one that was.
Brasz?
Okay, Raz.
So 16?
Yeah, 16. And then other. I don't have Prayer of Healing anymore. What a bummer. We'll do another third level healing. Delta. Nice. Delta, you get 25 healing.
Delta only needs a tiny bit. Lena needs more.
Okay. Then you can give that to Lena. Two. 18 for Delta.
Sweet.
Self. $17 for me. 65. Everyone looking good?
Yes.
My damage did not save on my character sheet. So I'm assuming I'm looking good, or okay at least.
Well, I think it says you have 24 out of 108.
I can see where it says 24. I'm struggling today. I'm sorry, guys. Oh. I found it. I'm just dumb. Okay. I literally just got out of the car. Sorry, y'all.
Okay, so you run out of this alleyway, possibly go to another, where you're able to take a little bit of time to cast these spells. You have your new recruits, and it looks like Tremen is very cautiously peering over at everyone, trying not to be seen, but also observing. Did you want to do anything else? Or you headed back to tavern for rests? I guess,
As that other thing is like 2 or 3 days away, right?
yeah, it's like 3 days.
Oh, maybe go to the tavern or go rest. One of those two sounds good.
Delta would like to take the portal back and get some money from Waterdeep at some point. And also see about getting our new friends the transport token things.
Katla, do you have an answer to the question of the day? Where does your character currently feel the most at home?
Yeah, the funny answer. In a fight. But the actual answer is she really feels the most like herself and at peace. Like in a busy tavern shortly after like the guards get off shift or are changing rotations and that type of thing. She just likes to be in that atmosphere and the camaraderie that you often experience in such an environment. Just getting a taste of that feeling.
All right. Well, you are all heading to a tavern tavern to rest? Yes, or
Sounds good.
I vote tavern.
I'd like to rest.
okay. So you, I'll have you all make a stealth roll with advantage to kind of avoid being seen by the guards as you make your way out of the ground zero area.
If I disguise self, would that help?
Well, you already have advantage. I'll say that it's advantage because you are. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of commotion, so you don't need to disguise yourself.
What is stealth? That dexterity?
Yeah.
And it is not good at the sneaky.
We are caught immediately.
A lot of
We
clank,
have
clanking
3
around.
18s. I'm 18.
Tremen, are you following them from above, like rooftops, or are you down on foot?
Yep.
Okay.
Try and stay out of sight of them and anyone else.
Anyone with a passive perception of 14 or higher, or 15
That's
or higher,
me.
will be able to notice that Tremen is, flying above you. Another person just stalking you from behind.
Would we have noticed that he was fighting those guys when we were fighting them?
Oh yeah,
I
he was
certainly hope
huge.
so.
He's a giant. Of course we noticed him.
Then if Khalas doesn't see him, I will whisper to her that he's following us.
I see him too. Yeah.
And Guryev.
Just kind of make a note of it and see if he follows us to the tavern, to the inn.
I mean, yeah, he continues to follow you wherever you're at. Katla and Brasz, you know this town a little bit better than the three who just showed up, but you're able to make your way to either your inn that you are staying at or the Silvery Palace that you found them at and had a drinking contest at. Do you, when you arrive at the tavern once again, do you confront Tremen?
Sorry, the audio must cut out because Maggie asked me a question and I didn't know what she was referring to.
He was asking which tavern we went to.
Oh.
My brain is not here yet, so I was referring to you.
Wouldn't we just go to a tavern that's like the same tavern? I'm assuming that'd be close to where we'd be staying.
Do you have a name for this tavern that you want to stay at?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My brain wasn't caught up, and I was actually gonna help, but she was confused. So
I'm just wondering
it
if
just
you
made
want
more
to
confusion.
be creative in coming up with a name.
The first thought that came to mind was King Jules, but
All right. We'll say it's the King's Jewels Tavern that you are staying at, and so yeah, you can make your way there. You tell the rest of the group that you have a safe place to go, and you head there. It's possible that the other spot might be compromised because those bounty hunters saw you at the last one. So yeah, you make your way there. Tremen is either flying or jumping from rooftop to rooftop above. Well, are people feeling not so talkative tonight, or gotta have some prompts at you?
Maybe?
yeah.
My character has a purpose that I've defined that doesn't let me interact until spoken to. No one seems to care that I can't fuck shit up.
Does he follow us into the inn?
I guess it depends on how many windows there are.
Between 1 and 55.
I think if you guys are in like the main part of the inn, peek through a window there until you guys went upstairs, then you'd probably try and get a room.
Well, I don't know about y'all. Wow, feedback. Oh my god, echo. I am just wiped. Y'all right if I go upstairs and have a lie down?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have. What time of day is it?
It's probably getting on late afternoon, early evening.
Oh, I'm just going to have some dinner.
Yeah, I think I'll stay down here, get some dinner, and then I'll also head up.
We can take some time tonight to do whatever and then reconvene in the morning if we want.
Sounds good to me.
Do I see Tremen looking in through the window when I sit down to and order food?
Tremen, if you want, you can either use that 14 or reroll stealth.
Yeah, I'd take the 14.
Okay. Have you roll perception if you're trying to see him.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Well, that 11 seems that he's pretty much just trying to be not hidden, or be not seen. Neither seen nor heard nor talked to. So you have dinner. It is It's a nice steak with gravy and some root veg on the side. It'll be 1 silver per meal. If somebody else wants a room, Katla and Brasz have already paid, but if somebody else would like a room here, it's 10 silver. Not
Didn't
too
we have
pricey.
rooms somewhere?
Yep.
At the other place, but
Oh, it was a different place. I see.
yeah. Colossal is gonna buy a room. And just head upstairs. She's not even gonna eat.
Is 10 silver a single, like, one-person room?
It's the largest room.
That's the largest room.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
people is that for?
Like 4.
Okay, that should be.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll fit all 4 of us. And they already have rooms. Not miscounting, am I? No. So we just need 1 then.
And if you wanted a smaller room, it'll be 5 silver.
How much is the broom closet?
Depending on how high your stealth is, it's free.
How much is the pantry?
Yeah, I just need a cupboard.
Buy a small one.
I went and paid for the big room. And I'll. Do we get like extra keys? If there's an extra key, I'll pass it to Delta. Like, I'm going to go upstairs. I have a lot to think about. I can't believe we've run from the police.
Who is the one that wanted to make the holy water? Are they still doing that?
I just purchased holy water. I'll make it later.
Brass will probably, after eating, will probably just head up with Katla and set up for bed.
Okay, so those of you who wants to eat dinner, it's silver for steak and veg. Those who just going upstairs, the room is pretty nice. Since it's large, it accommodates a nice tub in there. You are delivered hot water if you need it. Fresh linens and whatnot. Fairly soft bed. It's not like super plush. This isn't the most expensive inn, but it's still pretty nice. And you're able to take your long rest. If you'd like to do anything before you sleep, let me know. But otherwise, it's a really nice night. The 4 of you were traveling for quite some time, longer than they had expected, and it's nice to have a spot to just be a blob and rest.
Delta would probably just spend the rest of the night that she is awake, reading and studying various of the books that she has. especially if there's any that are like pertinent to this area or the area where we're going. But I don't know if that is the case.
Okay, well, you have your rest, you study your books, and feel the comfort of a good night's sleep. And you wake up. If you'd like, you can go downstairs and have a breakfast, which is pastries like croissants or scone, biscuit, with a side of sausage and some fruit. It would be 50 copper for breakfast.
Delish. I don't have separate money for Lena, so I'm just buying us both stuff out of this money.
That's okay.
You said it was a copper?
50 copper.
50.
Tremen, do you go downstairs for breakfast, or are you kind of just sulking behind, waiting for someone to talk to you?
Tremen would probably get up and go for breakfast, be seen, and then, or like be visible, see them in the room, and then panic, maybe just take a step back after waltzing in.
Everyone's passive is pretty good, so yeah, you do notice him if you are one of the people who go down for breakfast.
I will go out and ask if he would like to have breakfast, or the trouble of helping us out yesterday.
Oh, I mean, I would love that. Yes, please.
I will buy him breakfast as well then.
Brasz is just gonna stare at them with a bewildered look, trying to place them somewhere.
Tremen gives a very toothy, awkward smile.
So
betrays a little bit too much excitement. Sorry.
how did you come to Silverymoon?
I mean, I travel a lot. No particular reason.
Us too. Although we are traveling with a destination of nothing in this case.
Oh? Where are you going?
Can I tell if he, like, do I trust him? Does he seem
Tremen
trustworthy?
is visibly very nervous for no good reason, which might cast some doubt. Seems just a little too excited, uncomfortable with the situation. I think there's reason to be mistrustful, but I don't know, in sort of a way that, like, you'd be mistrustful of a kid, you know?
Then I'll just say, like, We are in the business of acquiring artifacts. And leave it at that.
Oh, me too. And pulls out a genie's vessel and places it on the table. Frickin' love this thing.
What do I know about it from seeing it?
What does this
Enough
vessel look like?
information- Enough to know what he is up to? What does that mean?
Like, he just described himself and how you would
Oh, I
might
see.
trust him, so that's what you know. Tremen, what does this vessel look like?
I mean, it's a very ornate gold lamp, about as stereotypical as they come. I don't know if I guess you may not know anything about genies, but I feel like if the story is as common as it is in our world.
Are genies celestial?
Roll Arcana or History. Those are some good
I have
rolls.
books about celestials.
You know that Jinn or genie are not celestial. If you do about if you have a book based on them, you know that they are not a part of it. The last thing you know is they are more elementals. They are a part of, or their home.
I have books on those too.
Well, they are home to on the elemental planes. Different kinds of Jinn have different names, like different titles, and they belong to the 4 elemental planes.
Primordial is the celestial no, not celestial. The elemental language, right?
Yes.
I will say in primordial. Oh, very interesting. And see if he understands me.
Tremen's lips purse and gives a overly rushed nod.
Did breakfast come with anything to drink?
Your choice of juice.
I will have orange juice, but also ask for a glass of water. And I will make a couple ice cubes and put it in my juice. And ask whoever else is there if they want some ice for their juice.
Whoa, that's cool. Yes.
So you all have seen races of this size before. This is not a normal thing. A lot of times gnomes, halflings, or other shorter stature individuals are pretty common among this. Tremen seems a bit smaller than that, and the last time you recall seeing anyone that small was in the High Forest, when you saw the sprites that taunted Delta. So seeing someone like Tremen here is a bit out of place, and him pulling out a gin lamp is a bit odd.
Do you often come across such unique items? Ooh, pizza.
I mean,
Unique
never
items,
anything like
pizza.
this.
What did you say?
This
I'm
is not-
sorry.
Ooh.
I I said unique items, pizza.
I said, Brendan, what did you say? Because I was talking and then Taylor said pizza down next to me.
Tremen says, well, nothing like this. This is far and away my favorite. But, you know, I go out in the world to try and meet giants. And sometimes they have cool stuff.
There's definitely a lot of cool stuff if you travel around.
Yeah, most people don't want to part with it though, which I guess
So
I
you wait
understand.
for them to die first.
Exactly,
Or
but that's
find
easier
out
in the
what
wild.
What the ideal number of coins is for them.
Or you could ask very persuasively.
Oh yes, you could be friends with them. Well, maybe they give you stuff.
I find that way a little harder. Tremen finally makes eye contact with Brasz instead of just ignoring the glances. Do you think the lamp is cool?
Who are you asking? I'm sorry, I have turned you way up, but you still sound really quiet to me.
Oh, sorry. Am I quiet for everyone else? Do I need to turn up my mic?
Yeah, I have you turned all the way up.
Oh.
Is this better? He turns into a giant.
Hey, is that any good?
Oh, yeah, there you are. Hi. Let me turn you down real quick.
Okay, let me know if I start getting background noise now. I only turned it up like 20 points, but this mic can get loud.
Who were you asking that question to?
Brasz, right? Shalina, that's your goblin?
Brasz, yeah.
Brasz. Yeah.
You just
So-
asked if she liked the lamp.
Mm-hmm. That was cool.
If I thought the lamp was cool. Gonna kind of squint at you and then look at the lamp and then squint at you again and he's like, yeah, it's all right. I feel like I know you from somewhere.
Oh, haha, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Delta will just be like, well, it looks pretty neat to me. And she will kind of make some space around like where her plate is and reach into her pack and pull out the bacon fryer. And she'd be like, this is my favorite. And she will take a couple of her sausages and put it on there to like warm them back up.
Whoa, did you steal that from a fire elemental?
No, I bought it.
She is a fireman.
I am a
Oh.
water element.
That
Partially.
coin persuasion you were talking about earlier. I get you.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure they're very disappointed to part with that.
If they figured that yet.
All the better for us, because we can have hot food without starting a fire. Terrible thing, that fire down east of Baldur's Gate. burned down so much. Fields and forests.
I heard that that's for a good cause.
Now it's
They
a
were
new home
fire?
for other creatures.
Is there? Can I roll for like perception or something to see if I'm able to place them at all?
I also
Could it be
Would-
history?
Would it be history?
no.
If you recall seeing this person,
Yeah.
yeah, you can roll with advantage because it's fairly recent.
Is that history?
Yes.
Oh, thank Christ. Okay.
Yeah, so you remember, well, Katla remembers fairly numerous number of times where you've seen Tremen throughout kind of like flashes of encountering him.
That's right. You are awfully familiar. Did we see you in the woods recently and on the road?
I mean, probably
Yes,
not.
yes,
I don't think
you're
so.
the one Brasz has been calling Bigfoot.
Oh, well, that's just not very nice.
My apologies. It's just her little thing there is to come up with some nicknames.
As soon as she hears that, she slams her hand on the table and points at him and goes, "I knew it!"
Maybe I should go. I'm so sorry.
No, you can stay. I mean, you come all this way. You have come all this way, haven't you?
Mhm. I need to pull up the map. I don't remember.
I don't
where-
remember either. I'm sorry.
We did travel quite a bit.
I mean, nothing too far. I just went to go see. Where is this? Where's Silverymoon? Oh, I do not like using this version of the map. I just was on my way back from the Trollbark Forest. I had heard that there was cool tree giants there. Turns out it was just the other fairies playing a trick on me, and it was just trolls. And everyone knows trolls don't count as giants.
Oh, well, darling, that must have been awfully disappointing.
I mean, everybody's giant to me.
Right? Yep, so anyway, I didn't really have a route back, and it just so happened to line up with where you guys were going. I don't know what else to say.
Can I roll to see if he's like creepy and like a danger to Brasz and I feel like post discovering we have a bounty out for us, I would be a little more cautious about having been
He
stalked.
could have just killed you yesterday.
Yeah, you
Wanted
can roll
alive
insight.
though. Insight? Oh, sad.
I think it did say alive.
Yeah. No.
You aren't really sure what the true intentions of this person is. You've seen him a lot around. Any of those times could have attempted to knock you out and return you to what is it called? Zentel Keep.
I mean, Tremen's not trying to lie and is not very charismatic. Or with like a base
Katla's not
skill
very
of
bright, so
11 persuasion. You argue that maybe succeeds.
all right, darling.
It's even, so you aren't exactly sure. You don't think he's trying to hurt you, but you also don't know why he's following you.
So, if you were on the same path as us, why didn't you ever say hi?
I don't know. I guess I was nervous.
We ain't scary. We're not scary, right? Right? We ain't scary.
Yeah, kind of scary.
I am not scary.
You're a goblin that's running around with mechanical things that look like turds.
I am adorable.
Yeah, don't you just love
Adorably
this face?
dangerous.
All the best things are.
Perfect.
I mean, those bandits we came across weren't very nice. I guess I wasn't sure if you'd be the same.
Yeah, but they attacked us. You could have said hi.
Okay, I'm sorry. Next time I will.
You could have said you had 100 platinum bounty on your head and what you were dragging us into.
I
didn't know we had a bounty on our heads.
I mean, I didn't know I had a bounty on my head in this town.
You're not helping the situation there, Brasz. No. We had no knowledge of a bounty from Zentel, let alone one so high.
I mean, it can't be for anything for too bad, right? I mean, it's just some people leave their stuff out.
$100 platinum is not just I want to get my things back. That is, I am personally enraged and want to absolutely destroy the person.
I mean, there's probably a bit of that too.
You've set many of these bounties then, have you? Or had them on yourself?
I just know how they work.
I mean, if you're in trouble, why don't we just take down the people who put out the bounty? That should fix it, right? We handled it well earlier. We can go right now.
Brasz is just gonna kind of clam up and side-eye Katla and just go back to eating her food.
I really don't think returning to the Zentel Keep is the best choices here.
But we can't be traveling around with wanted criminals. Even if you are innocent, we still need to take care of this. We have places to go.
Yeah, but it's so far out of the way, so if we happen across it, I don't see any harm in visiting. I just don't see any reason we go out of our way to do so. We have purchased some disguises for ourselves, and hopefully that'll at least make traveling a little easier.
Besides, we can take anyone who comes. We did it just now. These are good people. I think Tremen is like looking for validation from Brasz and Kala? Is that it? Yeah.
Katla.
Katla. Trying to like hop on your narrative of you're friendly, just say hi. Maybe a little too aggressively
Just a
defending
little
you guys
guy.
now.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. Oh, where did my brain go? I don't remember. Okay.
Brain gotta poop. Well,
So then, if we have places to go, where are we going next?
Well, we have to stay here for a few days. We have that meeting. But after that, I believe we're headed north.
I think it's east,
I think it might be northeast.
potentially. Somewhere over that way.
I suppose we best find the best route to reach our
Yes.
destination too, because it is quite large, if I recall.
We have the glove. I thought that's what we were going after.
Yeah,
Next.
I think there's a road most of the way there, if I remember the map correctly.
We've stocked up on supplies. Get whatever you need, because we're heading out in 2 days.
Well, today I am going back to Waterdeep through the portal to check on a couple things.
Okay. Would you happen to take out a deposit from our stash?
That is one of my errands, yes.
Okay.
I do have some still on me, if necessary. Not a whole lot, but enough. I think. If I can find where the fuck my shit is. Where is it? Magical items.
Money?
There we go. It's in the magical items. I think no, it's not. Where is it? No, that yeah. Okay. I found it.
Crisis averted.
I have 2 platinum on me.
I have 10.
I have none.
I need to somehow get enough money so that I can buy diamonds worth 300 gold. Just in case.
What do you have? Platinums?
I have 500 and need to do math.
Well, you were so generous to go out of your way and make sure that we had the right travel gear the other day. If I could contribute to that in any kind of way, it would be honored to help a new friend.
That's okay. I think the best thing you can do is stay out of trouble, you and your friend, and don't die.
Well, we shall do our best. We made it this far.
If we need gear, this was on the bandits on the trail. How much is this? Tremen pulls out a bag of 1,000 gold pieces.
What?
Goodness.
Ha.
Just that was how much we started with, right, Alex? What was the starting gold?
Yeah, that's how
what I
much.
have written on.
Money
How much your
before
level
you
10
even
character?
encountered the bandits?
However, you got this gold. Yeah, this gold is up to you.
Yeah,
I
don't
thought
think
I
Tremen-
thought I looted them. How'd I miss that much gold?
It's kind of
You
funny.
must have been faster than you.
Your nose must not be what you think it
have
is.
short legs.
Scott got shorter legs.
It is pretty funny though. A goblin is not very good at looting.
But he has wings.
I stripped everything.
Perhaps he has been out of sight for so long. Perhaps he was there before us.
Oh, you just
Or-
forgot to go back to their camp.
Maybe he's just got quicker hands.
We're working on trying to get somewhere. We weren't trying to. You went to their camp?
I mean, I had to make sure they weren't going to come back.
How did you even find it?
I mean, it wasn't very hidden.
Maybe.
We walked right through their territory.
Maybe he used to be one of them and he turned on him.
Hmm.
Well, that would be mighty brave.
I'm kidding. He wants our validation too much for that to be the truth. You can see it on his face. He was mortified. I even joked about that.
Vicious.
I mean, if you'd like it, you can have it.
Oh, darling, you got that fair and square. You hold on to that.
Yes.
Wouldn't you want to
maybe buy
use
yourself
that?
something nice and cozy for the trip.
Yeah, use it to buy
Assuming-
yourself some supplies.
Oh, like the sausage cooker.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
True.
Or
Oh.
some armor?
Or a shirt.
Somewhere more appropriate to put that genie's lamp, other than just on the table.
Maybe I should get a bag. Not everything can just hang from the hip.
Is it Is there actually a genie in there?
Yeah, of course. What kind of lamp would it be if there weren't?
What's his name?
Damn it,
Gene?
Shalina.
Gene?
You could just choose not to answer.
And Genie.
I think I like Jean
Gene the genie.
because I want to say that Tremen just heard him introduce himself as a Jin, and he said, "Oh, it's nice to meet you, Jean." Yeah, he helped me out when I couldn't keep up with the other fairies.
So it's like a fairy godfather.
Something like that, I think. I don't know what that is.
Hmm. His name is Cosmo.
I'm actually going to retcon that last answer, and Kremen doesn't say anything, just looks at you with disgust.
Game. Oh. I guess if you guys are looking for more sanctioned trouble, I guess. I don't know what you would call our adventures, but non-illegal trouble, I guess.
Justifiable trouble.
That's my favorite kind.
We could always use some help.
Are you sure you want my help?
Are you
I'd
good
love
with?
to, don't get me wrong, but like,
Are you- Are you good with animals?
I would think so.
We have a knack for misplacing them in unfortunate circumstances.
Only some of them.
Only some of them.
think the usual number is 0.
I had a lizard mount and I didn't remember it existed, and now I have it again. And Percy, I can always re-summon. Do we still have a pangolin? It's in my inventory.
Penguin?
Got a good.
No, a pangolin.
Pangolin.
It's like an armored sloth that eats ants.
Yeah, the thing that supposedly caused COVID or something.
In
One
the
of.
story and in real life.
In Faerun.
Bet you didn't expect that crossover.
Dog, chill.
The few, the proud, the patient zeros.
That's how this campaign ends. You get to level 20, defeat the bad guy, and then spread disease.
Are you good with animals? Good, because we need a cure fast.
I think we're going to have to know though what the bounty is for before we leave here, so that we know who was looking for you and why, and just how much trouble we are associating ourselves with.
Generally, theft. Lots of theft.
We do our best
Theft, unspecified.
to not
Which-
have brass
Guryev will
interact with the
Gur-
public, or we often lose out on opportunity to purchase things.
Guryev will sit up straight, lean forward, and say, "From who are you stealing that can afford to put 100 platinum on your heads?"
Would we actually know that? Because, like,
I think it was more just the whole of
the whole town's just after me, I think.
that
So you're
doesn't
saying
like
it's like
you.
it's a cumulative tab of bounties?
Are
Well,
you saying
they
that
said-
they unionized? The people that you stole from, they unionized and joined forces to go after
To the-
you because of your problematic thievery?
It's mostly thievery. Like, I don't remember, I think it was Delta who read the wanted poster, but it was like lots of misdemeanors, assault, theft,
350
arson.
counts of theft.
Parking tabs.
The arson wasn't us.
Arson was
arson
one
wasn't
of
us.
the one. Well, so
Actually-
you think, like, you definitely know that it wasn't your fault, but that doesn't mean that they're not after you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is quite
It's just-
possibly
it's-
a lot of bullshit. But you're
Mm.
still wanted for these counts.
I mean,
For
couldn't
sure.
we just pay them off?
We have that kind of money.
You do.
Do you say that, like, in character just out loud?
Out
Yeah.
loud in a crowded bar.
Yep.
Brass look at you wide-eyed and go, "Why would you do that? What do you want?"
Pay
Pay
off?
off? But then we wouldn't have to worry while we're traveling.
Just met you yesterday. Why would you pay our bounty?
I've been
And the
asking the same
Assumption
question.
is that they will be bought as well.
Why would you come with us to acquire artifacts?
I'm bored.
The money sounds nice, but opportunity for a fight sounds nicer. Right.
Look, I got some things lost in my head that I would like back. I think.
It's
just-
lost inside your head?
The Memories, just
We woke up in a
been getting
house.
them, and they're not. I just need them, okay?
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. We have lost memories also.
Except that they seem cognizant of the memories that they do not have anymore.
Well, it's less the specifics there, but more.
The time is matching up, which means we lost something.
We do have some questions as to why we weren't in Zental Heath when we first recognized each other, and only recently realized some of the things that might be on that bounty there. There are some other things. How is always worth pursuing, I suppose, as long as you do it right.
Do you think there'll be another lamp?
Potentially. I mean, Delta sticks her hand in her bag of holding and rummages around and pulls out the lantern. I have a lamp.
Oh. Can I touch it?
You could let him roll the die. It's like a lamp.
I mean, you already got the genie out, right? I can touch it without stealing your genie. I wouldn't want to do that.
Well,
I think I understand the rules, right? Oh.
Just don't pull the shutter up. It's pretty bright. But
Okay.
sure, you can touch it.
Tremen rubs it like it's a genie's lamp, looks disappointed, and gives it.
I told you there was not a genie.
I know, I just wanted to see.
Alright, well, I am taking a quick trip back to Waterdeep today. Does anybody need anything? Or want to come with me?
Khalas will go with.
I'll go.
Khalas is gonna be like, do you want to roll the die first thing, or do you want to roll it before bed?
Oh gosh. I guess we should roll it now, because if it is good, then it will be good all day.
Wait. If we go, can we have breakfast tomorrow too?
Yeah.
Yes? Don't you have breakfast every day?
Should I?
Oh,
Nah.
darling.
I mean,
Only if you want.
If you're hungry. Personally, I think breakfast is the best meal. It has the best food choices. There's bacon and eggs and cheese.
There wasn't very good breakfast in the desert. The sand giant, I was there for like 20 days. I think I ate like 3 times. So breakfast sounds great.
Goodness. You have to keep up your strength somehow. You really should be eating breakfast. It's
Okay,
the most important meal.
I will eat breakfast. Can we have breakfast again right now?
No. We have to go to Waterdeep, and we probably should see if we can acquire a couple more travel tokens for you all.
Are you rolling this die on the table?
Yes.
Okay, so you toss it amongst the finished plates of breakfast, clinks around a couple times before settling in on a spot, and on the top face is revealed to be a staff with wings and two snakes that are intertwining around itself. This is also known as the caduceus staff.
Oh, the Healy one.
And
Hermes staff.
everyone at the table feels really nice, feels good. If you were feeling a little full from breakfast, you're not feeling as full, but you are feeling satisfied.
Oh, so refreshing. And Delta will pick up the dice again and put it in her backpack.
Nice. To Waterdeep. Can I get a reminder, DM, on when we need to go to that meeting?
It's in 2 more days, right?
2 more days?
Yes.
1 more day?
2
Day
more
after
days.
tomorrow? Okay.
Okay, so you head towards the mage quarter of Silverymoon. Is the entire party going, or is it just Delta and Khalas?
Tremen
Delta
is following anyone who invites him.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go as well. We can just all go, I guess. Unless the other two don't want to go.
I mean, you told us to lay low, but I don't really think Katla or Brasz care enough to do so.
Okay, so everyone starts heading that direction. The few know that these large cities have a main portal area in the mage or wizard area for transporting between all of the different large cities. And so as you are making your way towards that area, it's not too far from the southern part of Silverymoon. As you're walking, you hear shouting that is heard through an open doorway of a home. And you look to see an elderly pale elf is thrown into the street with his hands bound. He falls face first into the street. Behind him walk 4 well-armored Eladrin. They are all wearing tabards that depict a profile of a silver dragon. If you'd like, you can roll religion checks to understand what this is or who these people are. These are really good rolls.
I gotta make up for all the ones last time.
Okay, you all recognize these 4, except for Brasz, doesn't even see this happen. Too busy, just like
Trying not to steal.
Fiddling with her mechanical things. Their mechanical things.
trying not to set anything on fire. But everyone else notices that these 4 individuals, these Eladrin, are paladins, and the tabard they wear depicts Bahamut. And the 2 paladins out front grab the pale elf by his arms and hoist him to his feet. though it seems like he can barely keep his footing. And I'll have you make medicine checks as well.
They're like taking this pale elf.
Yeah. They seemingly, this person got thrown into the street from this home, and these 4 paladins are grabbing him. Delta and Khalas, you notice that he seems to have severely injured his ankle when he was tossed into the street.
Can I run up and heal him?
Before you do, the two others that are not grabbing him begin to sneer and insult him. And a young half-elf boy who looks to be roughly in his teens kind of peers out from the house. Khalas, you can go up and talk to them.
Yeah. I'm gonna run up and be like, "Hey, what's going on here? A man's injured. He needs to be helped, not berated."
You wouldn't say that if you knew what he did. Fucking Ballad murdered this wood elf in his own home. We were investigating the disturbance and found the damn Pallid with blood still on his hands. Taking him to the guardhouse to make sure he'll never do that again. Life in prison is a good one for a murder.
Is there no court? Do you not have any kind of legal system that protects him, that proves him guilty?
I mean, it's pretty clear. You want to ask him if he did this? I mean, still got blood on his hands, murder weapon in his hands. It's not something that... It would have been murdered, put to death if he wasn't an elf, but gotta have life in prison instead.
You said the dead body is still in the house?
It is.
Can I go into the house?
Yeah, you can go past the young boy.
Okay.
Katla would like to talk to the young boy when Healer's done.
I'm gonna point. Can I tell if one of these people is in charge?
They all seem the same rank.
Okay.
And as you go to enter the house, the elderly elf will say, "No, it's okay. I did do it. I deserve this. He was, my godson, was having a bit of a rough time, and I couldn't help myself. I was enraged by this, and I did it. It's okay."
Enraged by what? That led you to homicide?
Disrespected the boy. He's not a pureblood elf, and so he called him rather harsh names.
You mean he was mean to the child over there?
Yes,
And so you killed him for that?
Yes, I am guilty. 100%. I deserve this.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, same.
Everyone can roll insight.
Do I still remember that? Is it Guryev who can talk to dead?
Yes. And I
Okay,
can also do
perfect.
Zone of Truth, which I've been thinking about both. I have Speak with Dead prepped, but not Zone of Truth.
Guryev, Delta, and Khalas, you can tell that the elderly pallid or elf is lying. He's covering up for something. And Guryev, you can tell that the boy is very nervous and unsure of this new investigation that is that you are about to carry out.
It is brave of you to admit your wrongdoings. I'm sorry that you are in the situation that you are. And that is no reason that you should still be in pain, even if you are to put out your punishment for life. And I will lay lay on hands on him to cure his sprained ankle. I don't know how much that would need.
Just 5.
Okay.
It's 5 to cure ailments. Not sure if that would count.
And I will say, does the boy have any family that we should take him to?
Not here. They are off traveling. They are on a merchant trip to Waterdeep.
We're actually headed to Waterdeep. If you would like us to take the boy.
He'll look over at the boy and say, "Well, he knows this is his home. If you could deliver the message, he has enough for a few days to stay, as long as he doesn't get into trouble at all."
I'll make sure your message is delivered, and we will make sure that he stays out of trouble. I'm sure you will at least be allowed visiting rights, and I'll look at the paladins holding him. And say, we'll make sure that the boy comes and visits you.
Thank you very much. I'm very lucky to be a full-blooded elf, because if someone who was not full-blooded, even half-blooded, of elf would have been put to death. But I'm sorry. Looks over at the paladins. I'm sorry for my crimes, and I admit and will take the punishment. And the paladins kind of like wonder if you're done talking to this person.
Yeah.
Before
I'll be
they'll
done.
drag him away.
I don't know how I would roll. How would I roll if Guryev would pick up what the man is putting down in terms of the way he's speaking?
Well, the boy is a half elf, and the old man is a pale elf called a palad. He's full elf, so.
Is he insinuating that the child killed the other one?
That's kind of what I'm getting the impression of.
Well, I mean, you rolled really well on insight, so you can deduce that the man did not commit the crime, and if the boy did commit the crime, then he would have been put to death.
Yeah. Okay.
With that kindness that you showed him, he's able to feebly get on his feet and not be dragged away. But the paladins aren't too happy about treating a murderer with this kindness, and so they'll kind of like tighten their grip. And if you're finished talking to him, they'll take him away.
If what are they gonna? If they say they're not gonna put him to death, though, they're gonna beat the shit out of him.
They're gonna. He's gonna be in prison for life.
Okay.
For the rest of his life.
Yeah, so he's probably like, he's old, right? So he's probably got maybe like 100, 150 years left.
How old?
Yeah. Sure. They're elves.
Yeah, they're elves. Like, I got the COVID.
You actually?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't get tested.
Back, beast, back.
I can't have it if I don't get tested.
I can't prove that I have it if I don't take the test.
Neener.
Big brain move.
Okay, so with the 5 individuals heading down the street, people didn't really pay too much attention to this. They saw the commotion and kind of kept their distance and didn't want to interfere with the police, as it were. And the boy will kind of just slink back into the home and you'll lose sight of it.
I'm gonna follow him into the house.
Okay.
Is he like just right there, or did he go somewhere else?
He went to like a corner of the first room and just sat down with his back facing the corner. His arms around his knees.
They said that he said it was the old man said it was his stepson?
His godson.
Godson.
How old does the kid look?
Yeah.
In the teens. So super young for an elf.
So
Guryev's an elf.
I am half elf.
Wow. You could relate to the boy.
With the door, like, I guess he'll see if anyone else is coming inside, and he'll close the door.
Khalas will come in.
Look over at the boy and say, it's from one half elf to another. If you want to tell me what actually happened. If not, I can speak to him, and I'll gesture over to the dead body. But I'm not sure if you want that. But that old man is going away for quite a long time. And he clearly lied for you. Why did he lie for you?
When you are talking about opening up to yourself, just sort of shoves his face into his knees, and then when you speak about communicating with the dead body, he kind of looks up wide-eyed with shock and despair. And he'll say, I guess I don't know. He clearly cares for me, but I don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Why is he dead?
Roll persuasion.
That is not what Guryev is about.
He says. He said I didn't belong in Silverymoon. I wasn't one of the true people who belong here. I'm not full-blooded like most others.
The old man said that he was his godson. What does that make you?
No, I'm the godson.
Oh, you're. So what does that make him?
He was one of the teachers. He was coming by to talk to my parents. but they're not here, so they started speaking to my godfather. Said some horrible things about my mother. How she's not an elf at all. Now my father is unworthy to be here, being with someone who is not also pureblood.
You're old enough to decide for yourself, but we told your godfather that we would take you to. Is it Boulder's Gate? Where we're going?
No, but he's staying here.
Taking a message.
Yeah, we're taking a message to his parents in Waterdeep.
Waterdeep, okay. But we're going to Waterdeep, yes?
Yes.
Um,
But maybe not all of us. Maybe some of us should stay and watch this boy.
well, do his parents? Okay, hold on. He said the old man said that the parents are in Waterdeep.
I think that's what he implied. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that where your parents are? Child?
Yes, child.
Boy, listen here, boy.
They are on a merchant trip to Waterdeep, selling some goods. My godfather was taking care of me while they're gone.
Do you want us to take you to Waterdeep?
I don't know anyone in Waterdeep.
No, but we would take you to your parents.
I'll be fine here. I can take care of myself while they're gone.
Okay.
You don't think those paladins are going to show up again?
I mean, we left a dead body in the house. Someone's got to come get it up.
That's true. They didn't really do anything, did they? They just took the old man and left.
Is the resident goblin in the house also?
Dobby
She
is a
didn't
free
know
elf.
anything was going on.
she's not in the house.
Well, I failed that first check pretty hard, so I don't think she
Okay.
knew anything was happening.
I was just wondering if at some point we're gonna look over and she's just kind of like opening one of the pockets with a finger, trying to look inside to see if there's something we're taking.
I'm pretty sure she saw the potential of polluters. Like, nope, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, she's like, not my monkeys.
With sending, which is a creature you're familiar with. If I was to like, I don't know if they have. Do they have pictures in Faerun? How would I would have to like know the person or their name, right? Or like what counts as like familiar?
You've met them and have a conversation with them.
Okay. Darn. Okay.
You've met them and had a conversation with them. Damn.
I was gonna. I was more like a drats.
Truthfully, Tremen wouldn't have counted for us until recently.
Shush.
Okay. Well, when we get there, where do you know where we would be able to find your parents?
In the market. They sell little figurines, trinkets, wooden trinkets. Sometimes they sell stone or gems in the shapes of animals.
So if you're
What do your parents look like? He is getting real uncomfortable right now.
Kind of like me, only half one and half the other.
you said your father is a half elf and your mother is
No. My father is a wood elf, and my mother is a gnome.
Is a good elf.
Basic. It's just a short elf. Really? They're going that? Okay.
What?
Just a gnome. They look like tiny elves.
Wow, who's racist now?
I'm saying.
So, judging by like the epiphany that Amanda and Althea are having, is this something that happened in Waterdeep that I should remember that I don't?
I'm not in the house.
Oh. Would Althea would Khalas I guess I'm like sitting down next to the kid. I'm not sure if I see Khalas.
Delta's waiting outside and gets a sudden urge to pull out the little figurine she has of a fox.
I'm trying to understand. Would I know if those people are still alive?
I think it's everyone we've killed.
Well, okay, I wasn't sure if it was like some market or where some like terrorist thing happened and they got blown up and we've seen their faces. And this boy's like, I just have to go back to my parents. And we're like, sorry, kids, never gonna happen.
Yes, it was posted in the news.
I should have said Baldur's Gate, so then it would have been like, yes, a terrorist thing did happen. The town did explode.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw their body get picked up by a flesh thing and like stabbed onto spikes.
Okay. Good luck with that, kid.
Yeah. What are their names? Child? Your parents' names?
Boy.
What's your name?
Boy.
Boy.
Speak up, boy.
My mother is Adva, and father is Avray.
Avray. AVREE? AVR.
He's typing.
A very nice man.
Avada and Kedavra.
Yep.
Avada Kedavra.
Okay.
The child who lives.
So you the others stay here. That's fine. I guess we'll take the body. I'm not sure if you are able to deal with that.
I mean, won't the guards come back for it?
I think we should probably take it out of the house before.
What if we get in trouble for that?
The boy's name is I'm real. Good.
I'm real Asme.
Erasume. I'm real Erasume. Cool. No, I got really worried there that it was like the other character that I played.
Yeah.
It was
like those names don't ring a bell.
Yeah. I was just like, wait, they're pale elves? Oh no. Wait, this little boy.
Oh no.
Your parents had another kid.
No, because Aja has a little brother.
Oh. You know what?
Much younger. So that's why I was just like, oh no.
Guys, okay. Now that I'm level 10, I do have a 5th level spell. Is this an inappropriate time to start my raised dead army?
No, never.
Debatable.
I mean, let's do it in an alley, not in front of the child.
I thought that his dad was the guy that had the cart that we met on the road. That we like invested in his business.
He was a dragonborn.
That's right. I couldn't remember. I was like, oh no, this guy also makes wood carvings? Is it the same guy?
little trinkets made out of various kinds of materials is very popular in Waterdeep.
Totes.
So all sorts of crafters are migrating towards there to sell their goods because the market is very good right now. And those who are inside the house can like take a quick look around, and you see very much like a grandmother in the 90s has all of these little figurines made out of different things like cherubs and those chibi like Swiss boys and girls kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just all
Those
around.
weird, like, what are they called? Happy moments or something?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
what?
Yeah,
Precious moments. My mother
Yeah.
collects
precious
them.
moments.
That one.
Happy.
I used to draw them a lot when I was a kid.
It's very horrifying if you come across your sketchbooks with them.
What? Oh, okay. I was picturing that they were like maybe they just did like replacements for cuckoo clock parts. Like,
When he said chibi, I was just thinking like it's all anime figurines, sexy girl anime figurines,
lewd anime girl figurines.
a bunch of body pillows of little anime girls on them, and it's like, oh god, this child is not in a safe environment. We need to call CPS now.
No wonder he murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Or didn't. Sorry, did not murder anyone. It was the old
Obviously
man.
mentally unwell.
The old man's like, I hope my waifus will be careful when I'm gone. I hope they'll remember me. Take care of my waifus. Oh, and the child, yes.
Yes, yes, that's important.
Don't go into my room.
Yeah, he like pulled me close and whispered, "Is like, I need you to burn this cabinet." What? What are you talking? Just burn it. Don't open it.
Burn all my books.
Don't look under my bed.
I thought the few disapproved of our sin.
Well, some people have experience. Okay, so what would you like to do? Do you want to raise dead, speak with dead, remove the body?
I mean, we should at least remove the body.
We could practice Revivify and then tell the guy if he ever fucks up again, we'll kill him.
Do you have a diamond worth 300 gold?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I thought not.
I mean, I might have if I had done my shopping list pre-starting in this thing, but I could stop him from decaying.
Sure.
It only costs 2 copper.
Okay, so I guess I could like general repose him.
Okay.
That's what we want to do. Then we can say, look, guards, he's not actually dead.
Well, no, he would still be dead. He would just be preserved.
Well, that's I was sound like if we revive him though, or we could just leave him dead.
But why?
You can do that, but why?
What about your undead
Waste.
army?
Yeah, that'd
What
be a
is the point?
waste of 300 gold on this complete rando stranger who's racist.
Do you want to stuff him in the bag of holding for later?
Yeah.
Pull him out and raise dead?
Just throw his limp corpse on the ground.
You'd have to chop him into a couple pieces first before he would fit.
Well,
Okay.
Get the bone saw.
Anyways,
Just saying.
we'll ask the boy. What are we supposed to do with the body? Are they coming back for the body?
think we just put it in the bin, and they come by like on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Bring out your dead.
That's gonna be stuck in my head all night.
Just gotta wait for the cart.
I'm not dead yet. You're as good as dead.
Help, I'm being repressed.
Does the child know at all what happens to the body? It's
no.
really weird that they didn't take the body.
I'll just drag it outside.
I mean, the
Okay.
body's not going anywhere.
I mean, wouldn't
And
people
then-
wait for the what are they called?
Coroners?
Yeah, to come and just retrieve it.
Who knows?
Crime scene.
Like I think
cleanup crew.
either the coroner or
The guy that admitted that he did it, so why would they investigate further?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't need a medical
Oh.
examiner, just a coroner.
Beyond their initial investigation of the body.
plague doctor comes over with a wheelbarrow.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know,
just
we
put it
could-
outside on the curb.
We could find out where this guy does his banking, and I can animate dead, and then we can just bring him around and have him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We don't
I mean,
need money.
So you
Weekend
can
at
just leave the
Bernie.
body outside to advertise what happened in the house.
It's like, look what happens when you're racist.
I'm gonna put a paper sign on him that says
Yeah.
racist.
Paraded
we-
around.
Like one of those dog shame pictures.
Yeah. It's a dead body. Oh, god.
Racist in life, in death he is silent.
I think Khalas is just gonna pick up the body and at least take it outside, so this boy isn't like
Shouldn't seem that desperate.
more traumatized. Just like, I guess I just have to share this house with this body until somebody comes and takes it.
Like has told the dead.
All right,
Um,
so yeah, you take it outside. You can tell that this person was stabbed in the neck. Very violent death.
At least it was quick.
The loss brings out the body. Delta's like, ugh, fine. I will go help. And goes in and uses water to wash away the blood.
You can just press digitation.
Probably.
Too early in the day to be throwing spells around.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, I can do
It was a
that
bad
too.
joke.
Or just go in there and make water and then just mop it around if you want to. Go
That's
ahead.
what I was going to.
That's what she said.
I
So
will press vegetation it. It will clean better that way.
so Khalas, you pull the. Are you just leaving it on the edge of the building
Propped up, sitting in a sitting.
in the crowded street area?
I would prop it up by the door, cross-legged, just right outside.
Rigor mortis has already set in, so you're cracking it into position.
You put a pair of sunglasses on it so it doesn't look dead. It's just resting.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Okay. Well, water deep then.
Brasz is gonna just walk up and look around and be like, "Is there any more of those guards in there? What are you guys doing?"
See dead people.
The kid was in there with the body, and that just doesn't seem right. So there's no guards in there. Hopefully they'll come and pick this up.
The trash.
Okay.
And we need to go, since we're on our way to Waterdeep anyways, we need to let the child's parents know so that they can hurry back.
Or not.
Wow.
Did you guys look in its pockets?
No. That seems highly immoral.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Just kind of looking at the body. He's not gonna do anything with them standing there.
Yeah. Eyes just glaring at that body, just like, be an awful shame if somebody went through those pockets.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's not.
I mean, all that stuff that they're not using anymore. I'm just gonna go find Katla. Walks off.
Literally 3 feet away.
Oh. This fucking spreadsheet. Oh my god.
It's a good spreadsheet.
It's so much.
Okay, so you
Oh, I broke it.
have the
Okay.
body outside, and you're leaving it there for whomever. Take it away. You continue on your way towards the mage quarter to go to Waterdeep, and as you're walking, you see very much a scene that's kind of catches your eye. You see that there is an elderly elven woman who is slumped over against one of the homes on the side of the street. You see that her clothes are ragged, mismatched, and too big for herself. Her hair is matted and filthy, and her hands are at her sides, palms up, showing many calluses and scars. You see that her eyes are open, but staring blankly in the distance in front of her. She does not move as people walk by, and they fail to acknowledge this seemingly poor excuse for an elf. You find yourself staring, but as you begin to look away, you see that a raven will fly down and land on her shoulder. The elf's body will shift slightly from the weight of this bird, and the raven will chirp once and then begin pecking at her face. A wound opens as the bird attempts to remove something from under her skin. Does anyone want to do anything?
Medicine check?
Roll and figure out what the fuck's going on.
Is
Khalas,
this a dead body?
It's only one crow?
it's
Or are
just
we
a
looking
raven.
at a murder?
It is a single raven.
Nice.
Do you
Call
want
the
to
police,
try
I'd
to
like to report
approach
a
to
murder.
do medicine?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Brash
roll
is
if
curious.
you'd
She'll
like
go
to.
poke.
That's a 10.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
From afar, can I use animal handling to see if I know if the bird is doing something? Like,
Sure.
I don't know if insight is more appropriate, but
No,
Animal
animal
likes
handling.
animals.
He's approaching with caution.
Just got that. So Khalas, Khalas, Brasz, and Guryev, you approach to see what is going on. Tremen, from a distance, it looks like the raven is attempting to retrieve something as if it's underneath her skin, like trying to remove something from her face. As the three of you approach, the raven will quickly fly away, and this woman looks like she is freshly dead. And as you get closer, she, out of nowhere, springs to her feet and starts shouting obscenities and accusing you of trying to steal her shit.
She's gonna jump back really quick.
This is
Go.
my place. Can't take it. This is mine. Always try to take my shit. Why do you don't even try it? Don't. I can see you getting closer.
Brasz is just gonna go, you can't prove it, and runs away.
I'll get you again. But
I can't sleep.
as you see, like, with the fast motion, you couldn't really tell, but after she's shouting at you, and you see her face, there doesn't seem to be any wound from before. And if you'd like, you can roll religion.
Wow. My natural 1 is higher than your.
So you all don't really know what's going on. Like, you've seen dead before, just like 10 minutes earlier, and now this thing happens. It's just very strange. Khalas, you're the only one that kind of gets a bad feeling from it. You feel like it's an ill omen. Something very bad has either happened or is going to happen.
Oh God, this is. We're not trying to take anything. Sorry to bother you. Sorry. And Khalas is gonna be like, Guryev, is this like your goddess or something? This feels like ominous, like something you worship.
I don't really appreciate that, but it does not really seem like the calling card of the Raven Queen.
Wasn't that like a raven or something?
Sure. Would you like me to commune with her right now and see what is going on?
No, not particularly. Just, she was trying to reach out to you or something.
I did not feel
I get
anything.
a bad feeling.
I did not feel anything.
All right, let's just carry on.
Hear me on my way.
Did the lady, like, after she got up or whatever, did she actually have like a hole in her face, or is it like a we were hallucinating type of thing?
I mean, you could have sworn you saw this happening, but when
Okay.
when she was ranting and whatnot, you did not see any kind of wound on her face.
Okay. I guess I'll use my inspiration for that religion and roll and see what happens. Can I do that?
It's a bit late.
Okay.
I'll let you roll another religion because Khalas mentioned the Raven Queen, and if you wanted to get some kind of vibe from your deity. Okay. You don't know about ill omen or anything like that. That seems like not her style. But you do feel like someone is trying to contact you within your sect.
Okay.
And you've also, throughout your travels, had various encounters with others who follow the Raven Queen's orders or religious rites.
Okay. I guess Can I roll intuition? If it was, I don't know if that would be something I would try to figure out here or somewhere else. I don't know. I guess I could go check the local, if there is one.
Do you want to roll insight on yourself to see how you would approach this?
Yeah.
That's up to you. What does a 16 mean?
I don't know if I've ever been like, I don't know if I don't really. Guryev really doesn't know anyone else on like a individual basis like that, or knows that anyone knows about him, or if it's like it being called to a certain place, or if that means here, or if there's any meaning to her face being eaten.
Does anyone have any kind of divination spells?
Yes. I have commune prepped.
Well, if you want, you can do that now, or you can wait until you get to like Waterdeep.
I'll probably wait till we get to Waterdeep, and I can do it somewhere.
I think the only useful spell I would have in this situation maybe is detect magic, and that's it.
Okay. So, with this bad feeling, kind of something hanging over you, you continue on to the mage quarter. Here, it is. It seems like it's not very guarded. You feel as if they're very trusting with certain individuals to keep security and whatnot. But as you make your way into one of the major wizard buildings, you find yourself suddenly surrounded by a lot of robed individuals. Many wizards kind of look at you as if you don't belong. They are uneasy with your presence, but you make your way towards an area where you believe the teleportation circle might be. And once you get close enough, you see that several cloth people of the cloth will approach you, and two high elves will come up to you and stop you in your tracks, and whomever is in front, I'm not sure if you have a leader at this point. Is there someone in your group that might look more commanding?
Am I angry?
Where were we going?
You are going to a teleportation circle to make your way to Waterdeep.
Oh, then Katla and Brasz would probably be in the back.
Because we don't know where we're going. We're just following.
It would be Delta. She would be the authority on this.
Yes.
Poke, poke.
So they see that Delta has some semblance of wizardry and intellect. And they ask, hello, travelers. Where are you headed off to? Do you have the authority to use this portal?
We need to make a quick trip to Waterdeep, and I will pull out my little token and show it to them. We'll be coming back today.
Does the entire party each have one of these? Points to the badge.
We have a couple newer members of our party, so we need to acquire a couple more if we could.
That is not possible. Only those who have destroyed artifacts are allowed these passes for teleportation. If you do not have one, you may pay, though it is not a paltry amount.
If I need to destroy something really quick, I can.
It's alright, you can wait.
And what is the fee?
It is 1 platinum per person.
Goodness.
Well, I think we have that. How much platinum do you have, Delta?
I'll pull out my 10 platinum.
I don't have any.
I'll pull out my 10 platinum, walk over to the man, and say, this is for us, and anyone that we bring through without a pass, you will know our faces, and you will keep our tab. And I will hand it to them.
Okay. Then they will take the 10 and return you 6 or no 4. Sorry. So this is one person has presented their badge, and so everyone else 1 platinum each.
Khalas
On the
will
other
show
side,
her
you
ba-
will pay if you need it.
I guess I will show my badge. Do I have one?
Yeah, we both have them.
We all 3 have them.
She just leans down to Katla's ear and
Is
goes,
it which one is it? The
These
2-star,
guys.
the 2-star signal? Insignia?
It's the
The travel.
The- yeah, that one.
Oh. I'm pretty sure.
Vip.
Oh.
All right, so Khalas and Guryev present theirs. They return 2 more. So you've spent 4 platinum in this encounter, and they will they'll
How do we spend 4?
Well,
Oh,
he handed-
because Lena.
handed 10, and then there's Lena included. And take that and wave his hand, and the platinum disappears. And then turn around and start walking towards the door to the portal room if you'd like to follow.
Follow.
Okay.
Follow me.
So you follow, and without touching it, the very large doors open towards this roughly 25-foot circular room. That's radius, not diameter. And you can see in here there are a lot of runes and arcane markings just everywhere inside this room. There is a 10-foot radius circle on the ground in the center, and everywhere else is just looks like they've really painted up this place. It's not really for it's for function, less for taste. But if you'd like, you can roll Arcana to try to like figure out what's going on.
When we enter the room, I'll kind of lean down and whisper to Brasz. Make sure you keep your hands by your side and don't touch anything. You don't want to lose your eyes.
I'm just gonna pull her up onto
Fine.
my shoulders after you say that.
But I say it with a smirk. I'm just messing with. It's in like keep your arms and legs inside the right at all time.
I'm too quick to lose my fingers.
Okay. Brasz, you notice that these runes, and Guryev, notice that these runes and markings all around this room are many glyphs of warding, magic circle, various kinds of spells that have been meticulously cast and placed in this room. Guryev, you suspect for quite a bit of protection. Because you've seen what has happened when they don't have this. Other than the 7 of you plus this wizard, you are the only ones in this room. And he gestures to the center of the circle.
I go stand in the center of the circle.
Okay. You can imagine the rest of the group follows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totes.
All right.
Totes me totes.
He will, as you all get into the center of the circle, the wizard will place a hand on one of the various runes around this room and mutter the incantation, and you are teleported to another room very similar to this one, only this room has it's roughly the same size, 25-foot radius. You see the teleportation circle at your feet as it glows down from just being used. And instead of just the 7 of you, you see there are a large amount of well-armored guards standing in a wide circle around the room. It seems like they are very much uneasy of this area, this teleportation, but they see you. They have their hands on their weapons, but they do not draw them. And
Do I recognize any of the soldiers?
Does Lena recognize any of them?
You can. It's fine. I don't expect
you can roll
to say
insight
yes
if
to
you
this.
want.
Sure. I'm good at that.
Oh, 18, I didn't see you. You do recognize one of them. You actually recognize Commander or Captain Zoda, the head of the guard in Waterdeep. Seems like he is supervising this little assignment, whatever is happening here. But he is the one that gave you the sending stone while you were on your way to Neverwinter.
C-O-T-A soda. I will greet him. Say, it's been a while, Zoda. Nice to see your face again. I am a French now.
Well, it is good to see you back.
Haha. Yes.
It has been a little while, but what is the reason for your trip?
Business or vacation?
We have just come back to get some supplies and run a few errands.
I also might have a question that you might be able to answer, but might be require a little more privacy.
If you are here for remainder of the day, I get off at sunset. But I will be here for now.
Okay. I will probably seek you out later today then.
It's looks at the rest of your group and kind of sizes them up. Bringing more into Waterdeep. It's a bit full at the moment.
No, these are new recruits for the few.
Ah,
Yes, we are headed back to Silverymoon later tonight, I guess.
Well, enjoy your stay. You probably not see the same guards here when you leave.
Brash just puts a thumb up.
Zoda will very cautiously nod in your direction.
All right, let's go.
Bye.
All right, so you head out. Same kind of double doors as we're in Silverymoon. They open on their own, and you head out into this familiar wizards area of Waterdeep. You have been here when Delta was. I think Guryev was doing research as well, but Delta was looking for spells, I think. I guess we can end it there. I don't know what business you all had here.
Just more money. Make a withdrawal.
Money, money, money.
Tagging along for funsies.